back across my past. Though missed the time, it went by fast. Things I haven't made no sense. Strange things and weird events. Second guess it and give it a stir. It will bring you back to her. You will make it by living your life. Some things no asking twice. My mind wanders hard on my past. So many things I just can't grasp. I feel lost, can't find my way. Looking back, I just got to say, Mr. Gumbo cooking up in my head. It's got me thinking, jumping out of my bed. Ingredients in the back of my mind, mixing up from the front to behind. I'm in the shadows, I'm trying to see the Mr. Gumbo, it's surrounding me. I'm in a place that's the oldest time. Mr. Gumbo, it's an ancient rhyme. I'm living in a mystic gumbo. I can't deny the way I go. It's got me thinking about a mystic gumbo. I'm caught up in the ebb and flow. Stirring up some mystic gumbo.
And that's what my day has been like, a little mystic gumbo. It has been, baby, I'm telling you. I'm glad y'all are here because, boy, howdy shit, I'm barely here. I'm barely here. We'll get to that in a minute. Susan Greenland was the first one to jump in, followed by Ask and Dwizzle 2.0. Irene Lambert, baby, I love you. Thank you very much for everything you do. Never mind. Anyways, chainsaw-wielding mongoose is here, and mom to two huskies, Silly Bebo, Brittany's here. Bunny Griffin, thank you, darling, for being here. Christina Sanchez, JT Libs, Carl Vogel and Jamie B, Teresa Hicks, Linda Gallup, Morley Handy Shit, Randy Peterson. Woo! 3 days? Really? Damn, time has flown by, brother. Damn, I hope you got done what we was thinking about getting done, and I don't know if you got it done, and you got 3 days, so I assume you got it done anyway. Randy, glad you're here. Suzanne Forsepi, Jeanette Miller, Jeff Curry, Wanda Bell. Oh boy, howdy shit. Franca Sailor. Oh shit, let me grab my thing here and zip it on down to the bottom because we got a show to do, and I'm telling you what, I barely made it here myself. Today was just one of them days. I left the house, nowhere in particular to go, and I drove until the road ended, and I mean it ended. I was on Padre Island Drive, and if anybody knows the area, when the road ends, you're on the beach, and you got about 150 miles of solid beach that you could drive down. And I got lost. Not lost, I just went down there and got in the water and stuck my feet in the sand, and just, it was a beautiful day down here in Corpus Christi. I was walking down the beach, and that's when it dawned on me at about 4 o'clock. Oh shit, it's Sunday. It is Sunday. I am 2 hours down the freaking beach, and it's about that, at least that much to my house. I'm breaking all sorts of speed limits getting home, and I barely made it here. And yeah, so it's been one of them kind of days. Just my ass in the water and my toes in the sand, like the song goes. So it was not a day for news. Didn't give a shit about the news. I did try to get into it right before when I was coming home, trying to, oh shit. Anyway, before we get into it, I got mail, baby. I got mail. Put my broken glasses on here so I can see. I got mail from Donna Sorensen, who included a nice little donation in there, baby. Thank you very much. And it was a beautiful note. And yeah, condolences, baby. That's what that is, and heartfelt, and I appreciate it. And anyway, Riva, ooh, I'm gonna mess this up. Googlemate from Wellsburg, West Virginia, and I got a wonderful card from them, and it's a puppy dog on the front, and it's a short note in there, and it just says, again, part of the group of people that have lost others in this family, and it seems to be been a lot of loss in this family, baby, and there's a lot of hearts that are heavy, and sometimes it takes a day, like today, to walk on the beach and put your mind right. And then I got a card from Ed Mertz, and it was a second attempt. He sent the card. It got returned, and then he sent it again. And I appreciate it. Just says, he sent a check, and I appreciate that very much, Ed. And boy, howdy shit, it's been one of them kind of days. Anyway, I'm on my way home. Trying to think, oh shit, what's in the news? Turn on the news, John. Turn on the news. So I turn on the news. What's in the news? The only thing in the news that I could find to listen to on my way home was a story about how MAGA world is all aflutter. They're all pissed off. Why? Well, because of the Epstein list. Well, there ain't no Epstein list. Pam Bondi came out and said there ain't no Epstein list. Yeah, I know, that's what they're pissed off about. Ain't that some shit? Pam Bondi and Donnie Trump went on and on about the list and all. They're going to reveal everything in it, and all of a sudden it ends up on Pam Bondi's desk. She's got it on her desk. She told everybody, I got it on my desk. And then nothing. Oh, there's no list. There's no nothing. And I guess MAGA world is a little pissed. And Donnie's trying to hold up Pam Bondi, I guess, like she went to the ball game today with him or something. Anyway. Hello, Miss Chick.
Hi, John. Sorry, just replying on chat there.
I almost didn't make it here. I swear, I'm way down the beach in the water.
I've been on that beach, John, and it does go forever.
It does. Yes. That's what I try to tell people. When you get to the end of the road on Padre Island Drive and you cross over the intercoastal and you're on the island and you're going down and following the road, and all of a sudden the road ends, you still have about 150 miles of beach. Of course, that's assuming you have a four-wheel drive.
And you got to pay attention to the tide because you don't want to be stuck on that beach at the wrong time.
Indeed, you have been down here because,
I have.
Yes, I've seen more than one vehicle stuck out there in the water from people who go down there not knowing about the tides. Look here, they can drive on the hard pack, and then they get way down there and turn around and they notice, oh, the tide's coming in. And
then they can't turn around because they have to go on the soft stuff.
That's it. You get, So you got
Then
a
they're
choice.
done that.
Yep. Oh Lord. Yeah, it is. It's a kick. You can always tell people who aren't from the area. It's like there's a certain point that people just unless you're intentionally going down to the places on the island called Little Shell or Big Shell, which are way down there, and you need a four-wheel drive. Unless you're going way down there, you can still drive about 20 miles, still good hard pack that you can drive on. Anybody can get down there. So, but
you can honestly feel like you're the last person on Earth when you're driving down there.
Yes,
it's
there are
cool.
places, that you can park and look north and south, and you won't see a soul. And mind you, you can see a long way down that beach. So, it's popular for people, because if you get up in Corpus Christi, up by Padre Island proper, when the road empties out up there, what we call the condo area, is where all the houses and the condos are. Well, that area is packed. I mean, literally packed, car to bumper, damn near. And if you're not parked, you're cruising, and you're stuck in a line of cars that's just cruising the beach. So, anyway, what the hell's going? Oh, well, I just got a donation from Silly Bebo, who came in with a $2 donation and said, how about we put our medical bills on her desk? Yeah, I got a few of them.
Those could disappear. The magic disappearing desk.
Yeah. Anything could just disappear. Yeah, she's taking a. And then I wanted to call out, and I hope she's out there, Kathy Mays, who at the end of the last show on Tuesday. Yeah, because we didn't do a show on Thursday. Nope. It was Tuesday that she came in with a Cash App donation, and it did not pop up. And so I wanted to thank her. It was a $20 donation, so I really appreciated that. And Wesley Wiseman just came in with $5. Said the list I would rather see. Donnie's name is on the obituary list. It's bound to happen one day.
Someday.
Someday.
Yep.
It's all gonna. It happens to all of us.
Unless it's just fake news.
So get up, keep checking. Of course, I don't think you'd have to check the obits. I think it would be on the news. Yeah. Just like any of us. Well,
Just like any.
Yeah. Outside of that.
Well, I did start to make notes today. I actually started the morning out making notes, but then I had stuff to do, and here I am hours later trying to figure out what my notes are all about.
Well, I started out the day with nothing to do, and I thought, well, shit, I'm just going to go for a ride, and ended up on the island and ended up in the water, and yeah, and then it was 4 o'clock when I looked down, because I was thinking to myself, what a beautiful Sunday. And in a minute, the word Sunday came in my head. I looked at my watch and I went, oh shit. That's how come I texted you. I'll be there. Yeah, I was hauling.
It's like, uh-oh, he's running late.
Yeah, I was running late. It was a beautiful day down here in Corpus Christi. Blue skies. The water was just perfect. The waves rolling in. It was really gorgeous. And
you just got to grab those moments when you can. You really do.
You do. And I'm glad I did today. I enjoyed myself.
Glad you did too.
And it I don't know, reinvigorate your soul. It makes your heart all aflutter, And my heart was all aflutter, so there you go. Makes your day better. Yeah. And then I tried to find the news, and the only news that they was talking about on the damn on the news channel when on my way home in the car was about MAGA being pissed off about the Epstein list.
Well, all I can say about that is I'm glad MAGA's pissed off. I don't, other than that, I don't really think it's going to go anywhere, and I don't really give a crap anymore.
Well, no, but it interested me because the guy that was given the lowdown on it and everything was talking about the searches on like internet searches. The Epstein files thing is up 1,900%. It's the number one search question on whatever.
Oh, what do you know about that? They're actually doing some research. They're actually searching for stuff.
Yeah, no shit, Michael. Michael, don't get too tan, John. Down in Texas, that'll get grounds for arrest. No shit. Things are starting to happen in there. I saw the clash between protesters and police when they went to a farm or something. Yeah.
There's been a few too many of those videos at this point. I don't even know if I want to go into that, but there was one man that fell off of something, and I don't even know if he was being chased. I didn't quite understand the whole thing, but he fell off a building 30 feet, John.
Really?
And yeah, they landed, of course, took him to the hospital, but he did not survive. They had to take him off life support, I guess.
And he was being chased?
Well, I think it was one of those raids. It was, and I don't know that he necessarily had any improper stuff. It's just it scares everybody. They all scatter.
That's the atmosphere that he's created with his Gestapo, the damn ICE agents. If they are indeed, who knows who they are? They say police on the hell. You can get a T-shirt down at the fucking mall down there that says cop on it. You put a mask and some sunglasses on, so nobody knows who the fuck you are. That's what pisses me off about this whole thing. Really, you're intentionally putting that fear factor out there, and it's making the whole migrant, not only the migrant community, even those legalized citizens that are here. They don't know, because they don't really give a shit. And I've seen another article about the Auschwitz down in
Alligator Auschwitz.
Alligator Auschwitz, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. They got people caged up down there. Pretty bad conditions. That's bullshit, man. And it does. It speaks to what kind of country does MAGA think we want to become? Because I don't want to become that kind of country.
Yeah.
We've seen that in history books. I'm not up for that shit. You know?
I thought I did. Oh, there it is. I did write something on that. They currently have about 900 men packed in like sardines already, and it supposedly holds 5,000. So they're packing them in, tight, and it's like 32 people in what I call a dog pen.
Yeah, a cage.
A cage.
That's what it is.
And they're in there like sardines already. Yeah.
Is MAGA proud of that? Is some maggot out there going, look at that shit, that's good for them, fuck them? Because I think there are. I think there are.
Oh, I think there probably are.
And that's an embarrassment to anybody who calls himself an American. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I get so pissed because when I stop to think about the maggots I know, yeah, and they wave the flag. God knows they wave the flag. Are you shitting me? They wave the flag all the time.
Oh, they put it on their trucks and just flutters in the back
everywhere, baby. Just God bless America. It is really thick. And they know shit.
Yeah. In the meantime, you got Christy Know Nothing, cutting. They're cutting the FEMA and other things that are actually helpful, but yet, she spent $200 million on an ad campaign. Yeah, pushing Trump's agenda. $21 million on transporting 400 migrants to Gitmo. This was a while back now, right? That was the Gitmo crew, and they transferred a lot of them back over this way. Apparently, we don't know for sure because you just don't know. But they're spending just untold amounts on this, but yet
on bullshit.
We won't give anything to anything that's good. Little kids with breakfast at school?
No, I ain't got time for that.
We don't need to do that.
No. Got an ad for Trumpism?
No, we need 3 more police officers or 3 more ICE agents.
ICE agents, we need more ICE agents, to gather up all the hardened murderers and criminals and rapists and daddy fuckers and all of that shit. That they've sold, and it's bullshit, and the people are seeing that. It's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
It is.
But you know how I am about polls, right? Yeah, whatever.
I know how you are about polls.
But a Gallup poll recently shows a record 79% of adults say immigration is good for the country. Only 17% are saying that it is bad. That change is being driven primarily by a shift in Republicans, where 64% of them now agree that immigration is good, up from 40%, which is
I often bring it up every time this comes up, and it's a movie I saw years and years and years ago. It was on the third-rate thing, and it was called A Day Without a Mexican, and it was rather comically done, but it emphasized the impact of migrant workers in this country, and they've demonized them. In the video of that guy up in, I don't know where it was, Oregon or something, the guy they went to, he was doing yard work around
it was California.
Right, yeah. And he had his weed eater out there, and they were chasing him down the street. The man had 3 sons, all 3 serving in the U.S. Marine Corps. 2 active duty. 1 had already been in the Marine Corps, saw duty, and got out. He had 2 sons active duty, and I kept wondering to myself, what does his sons think? What do his sons think? They had been in this country for over 35 freaking years. No rapist, no murderer, no nothing like that.
Nope. Hardworking. 3 sons all
Yes.
raised up.
Fine family.
Fine family.
Fine family. Oh shit. Oh shit.
And we have to chase the old man down the street.
No, it almost disappeared. Oh no, now all I have is a first name. Oh, okay, no, I got it. Okay, look, I want to call this out because I think it's Doug Sane. Doug Sane is 64 today. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Doug. Happy birthday to you. I let it go by and it slipped on Doug. I'm sorry. And on that note, I want to thank Gregory Brown, who came in with a $20 donation. And so it's a total abandonment of reality. That's all it boils down to. Yes, there's no reality in this shit. It's all made up. I think he posted that when he was talking about the bullshit that I don't know, Republicans think is patriotism. I don't know. Anyway, Brian Rubalka, right? You knew you was going to mess me up, that Brian. Brian Rubalkava came in with a $10 donation and said, I like what you stand for. Got my support. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it very much. And I know I get the same thing with my last name sometimes. Somebody goes, what? Brian Bax? Or anyway, Brian, I appreciate it. Gregory, thank you very much. Anyway, let's see who we got down here.
And on a positive note, maybe.
On a positive note.
Maybe. Because we know that funding for PBS is on the chopping block.
Yes, Donnie wants to get rid of that. Ain't got no use for
it. And I think that, because I don't think that was in that big ugly thing. I'm not positive, but it didn't seem like it was in the big ugly thing. It was something separate. Does that make sense?
Maybe.
Because what I had read today was that the voting may come to the floor this next week. So please continue to make your calls to save PBS and the funding for PBS.
Indeed.
And the emphasis, there was a couple of Republican senators, Senator Susan Collins from Maine and Mike Rounds from South Dakota, who are for making sure that it doesn't get stripped away, because they know in their areas that the public broadcast system is sometimes where people go to get their emergency information. It will be broadcast, you hear that
right.
And it'll be on the public broadcast system because those are the only stations you can get sometimes in some of the rural areas. There isn't the bigger radio stations.
It's an essential part, of rural life.
Yeah.
But screw them people. Screw them people. I don't need no PBS. Are you shitting me?
And I think the other one was foreign aid. I think that's plopped into whatever.
We're not up for that anymore either.
Right. 40.
Aren't we? That's what I mean. The image of America, what America stands for, and all that shit. It's down the tubes. I don't know how maggots can still hold their head up. We've screwed Ukraine over big time.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at that. Hey, let me thank Mary Humphreys, who came in with a $10 donation and said we need to quit calling them Republicans because they aren't. So we must call them the MAGA fascist regime. I go along
Good
with
point.
that.
The
That's what
regime.
it
I
seems
call them
like.
the regime.
Hello, Dave.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. Hello, Mitchy Chick.
Dave.
Guys, where do you start?
Oh man, Dave! Don't ruin my beautiful day. I had a beautiful day at the beach, man.
I just want you to
It was
know
all
that
rainbows and unicorns.
the only one that can fuck this up is Trump himself. Why would he not release the files? He's out there saying, why do you want to see something that's been made up by Biden, Comey, Obama? Why do you want to see those
That's
files?
what he implied. That's what he implied, that it's a Democratic hoax. It's an Obama hoax. The whole Epstein thing.
If
Really?
you're innocent,
Really?
if you're innocent and they're being unjust to you, release it. Release it if you're not incriminated, or if you're worried.
What's the
Let
big
the
deal?
people make their mind up. There must be, and I must say this.
We know there's information. There was an investigation. How could there not be information? There's whole files of information. Release the
Where I was
files.
going with this. That's where I was going with this. It's not just the files.
Dirty deeds
There was a
done
course of
dirt cheap,
investigation that put Epstein in jail. He was in jail because of a list of people that gave testimony. They were interviewed. Those people are still
He didn't make
around.
it out, though.
I mean, they can still
They're
expose
around,
Trump.
but he's not.
Well, I have a question.
What?
Well, the whole back and forth, originally, we want them released. We don't want them released. We want them released. Whoever is screaming it. Isn't it? Wasn't it about who was weaponizing the DOJ? Who was weaponizing or not?
Correct.
I believe
Okay,
it was
so
them
that's the
dirty
bigger
Democrats.
issue than the files themselves. So now they're withholding them, so they're weaponizing. Oh, we got
Dare
nothing to
you
see
say
here,
it.
folks.
There
Nothing
you
to
say,
see.
nothing here to see at all. Mike, go about your business. Nothing to see. We was.
Yeah,
But John,
Yeah.
what we found out here is we found that their line in the sand. These MAGA people do not like pedophiles, which is a good thing, obviously, and
Yeah.
I credit them for that. Not
Yeah.
for anything else, but they've drawn a line in the sand. So hang on, we don't care. We don't want pedophiles in the White House, which is how it should be. And the only way America is going to get its credibility back worldwide and be respected again, like the good old days, is if you put your justice system in line and make the people who have broken the laws, raped women, trafficked young girls in sex trafficking, they all pay the price and not hidden behind their money.
Dave.
And I think MAGA want that. MAGA want.
In a perfect world, that's the way it would be. But my line on this, my thought on the whole Epstein thing, is there a file? Oh yes. Oh yeah, there's a damn
Absolutely.
big file. Yes, there is. Is it going to come out? No. And I've said that from the beginning, because if there are people on that list, we're not just talking about the politicians.
It's not just Americans.
We're talking
the world
about
wants
people
to know.
with a lot of money.
who I
A lot
can
of money.
100%
We
guarantee who's on that
What?
list?
Who?
Well, we don't want to be dealing with a pedophile.
Who?
We don't want
It's
to be
men.
dealing with pedophiles. Does
Hold on,
America want to be dealing with pedophiles? Do you want pedophiles in your fucking White House?
No. The
We
answer to
don't
that
wanna-
is all no.
And we don't want to have pedophiles in our transactions, meaning
Nope.
if one of your multi-billionaires or another multi-billionaire from another country, because other countries are involved here.
Because
they have
it doesn't
billionaires
only
that visit
involve one
Epstein.
side of this party, of this
Exactly.
debate.
No, it
It-
doesn't.
it-
That's
the
what I'm
whole world.
saying. It's men on that list. MEN. Men are on that list.
Yes.
Men with wealth? Yes.
Yes, men with
Men
wealth,
with
men
influence?
with power.
Yes.
You bet your ass. You bet your ass they're there. And we're talking about big money. Big money. You don't have an island like that without big money. You don't have people fly in without big money.
Well, how do you feel about Elon Musk and what he's been doing? Do you think what Elon Musk is doing is a good
think
thing?
Elon Musk
or do you
knows
think he
about
should
it.
just-
What he tossed out there the other day, Bannon is on the list. Evidently, I assume he meant Steve Bannon.
Yeah.
But that
probably.
makes him complicit. That makes him complicit. And Pam Bondi, if she's seen that
It
list,
makes
she
Epstein.
knows.
I mean, it makes
Or the DOJ.
Elon Musk. It makes Elon Musk an accessory. If
Yeah.
he knows, if he has seen the list or seen the, and I wouldn't doubt if he hasn't, because he had his little minions all over the damn place, getting into all sorts of files. That's what his whole deal was. To get in and get all his little minions in there to get as much data as he possibly could. And I'm sure he walked out with data on every one of us, I would assume. You have to assume he did.
Of course. He went in there for a snoop job. I mean, he got what he wanted and he got out. He got information on his competition.
He
He
has
got out.
information. So when he puts out a tweet, Bannon is on the list, I have a tendency to believe him. you know.
You know the
Yeah.
shitty part about it, John, is that they say that Donnie actually took those Epstein files home with him, and the FBI took them back again. I mean, this man's an idiot. He could have destroyed those files then. I mean, he's a bumbling fool. He is the Jacques Cousteau, whatever that guy is, the Pink Panther. He is. That's what he is.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just so bumbling.
Okay, I know the reference you're getting to.
Or Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean's a good one.
Mr. Bean.
But the other thing the world's talking about with America is that now that the church has been given godly rule that they can back a political party and still have their tax exemption, how close do you become to being like a Middle Eastern country where now you get fanatical religious people bombing places in America for their religious beliefs and their political parties? This is very Middle Eastern. You know, this is religion, politics.
That's
violence,
what happens when you let religion into your government. And yeah, the Republicans have been pushing this for a while, since Reagan. Hello, Sammy. Jump in here, buddy.
Everybody else out there, you know, the other thing I got to say is all these fucking Republicans are fucking complicit in all this. They're complicit in the cover-up. They're complicit in the fucking kidnapping. They're complicit in, you know, the tariffs, which they have the power in the Constitution to stop. I mean, this is just fucking ridiculous.
Oh, you mean the tariff thing? We don't need. See, there you go again, talking about the Constitution. Donnie ain't got no use for that. Donnie ain't got no use for it, but evidently the Department of Justice doesn't have a use for it anymore. You know, it's old hat. It's been around, you know, a long time, almost 250 years. It's kind of, you know. I swear that's the way they look at it. Tell me that's not the way they look at it.
That's exactly
what's his name? The Department of Justice guy. Beauvais?
Bongino?
Beauvais, yeah. The one Johnny wants to put on the court. He wants to make an appellate judge. Yeah, that guy. He was the one that they're telling the DOJ, don't worry about court orders. Don't pay attention to them. We don't have to abide by court orders. That's coming from a man who wants to sit on the federal bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did he take an oath to?
Donnie.
What country did he take an oath
Donnie.
to? Yeah.
Donnie. That's
I mean,
it.
this is like, I watched a documentary the other day. It was actually quite interesting. It was about the Gambino crime family in America, and it actually brought up Donald Trump's daddy, and Roy Cohen. And all this method that Trump's using now is the days of the Gambino crime family.
It is the mob way. He you know, for years he's practiced that nothing has his signature on it. There's no documents that can be, you know, relayed to him. Now he's president. He's kind of stuck with something happened to sign some shit. But all his life, all his professional life, was run like a mob business. Everything went below him. There's nothing that went directly to him.
Because you know, Australia's told him to get fucked yesterday. He was bullying our Prime Minister because he ignored our Prime Minister at the Asia or whatever it was, that G7 or whatever it was last month.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he ignored our Prime Minister, and there was an important meeting arranged, and our Prime Minister had arranged our business leaders to be in that meeting. And all these people were organised to be in this meeting with Donald Trump, and he just filleted them and said, no, get fucked. But now what's happened is Donald Trump has turned around and said to this group of Britain, Asia and Australia, the ANCUS agreement, whereas it's like a little G7 of its own. Well, Donnie's basically bullying all those parties, but guess where they're going? They're going to China. Now, Donnie's mad at China. This is all our news today. Donnie is pissed off at China because China is taking your business away. Business that Donnie's saying get fucked to.
Why is business leaving in the United States? Why would they have to worry about that? Couldn't be because of his daily tariff bullshit. You never know one day to the next. He just slapped on a whole bunch of new ones. You know, to our most valued trading partners, Canada. No shit, he's picking on Canada again, 35% or something like that. Numbers he pulls out of his ass, and I don't think he has any intention of really going through with them. Maybe it's just bluster or bullshit that he pulls up to try to, scare them into making deals or some shit.
It's like waving
Because
his
it's all a
fist at the
facade.
opposition.
Everything is a facade with him. That's how come
Yeah, I don't
we're
know why
in the
they're not-
position. Even
It's like-
what was it? Oh, the weapons to Ukraine. We're gonna sell. We're not gonna give them to Ukraine. We're gonna sell them, and he emphasized the word sell. They're gonna pay for it. NATO is gonna pay for it. The European Union is NATO nations are gonna pay for the weapons, and we're gonna sell them to them, and then they're gonna give them to Ukraine. What kind of bullshit is that? What kind of backhand deal is that? That's like him saying, "Well, we're going to help you, but I don't want Putin knowing about it." It wasn't us. We sold them to NATO, and NATO gave them to. What the fuck?
He thinks you're stupid. He thinks you are actually stupid. You can't work out what he's doing.
No, he knows a certain part of America is stupid. That's what he knows. He knows a certain portion of this country is ignorant and will believe whatever it is that he pulls out of his ass every day. And it changes on a daily basis. What mumbling shit he gets out of his mouth anyway. There's nothing definitive comes out of his mouth that you can take to the bank. We've seen that. Everything's going to happen in 2 weeks. Nobody trusts him. Nobody trusts him.
No world leaders trust him.
No.
He's in such a world of shit, he doesn't know which way's up right now. I mean, everything he's going to do is just going to get worse and worse and worse.
Hey, let me catch up real quick because another Paul 2 came in with a $5 donation and said, to-do list: arrest, ban, convict, divest, exile, finalize, go onward from Trump 45 and 47, appointments and judges, all 666 of them, ASAP stat. Yeah, let's do that. I wish we could, boy, howdy shit. If anything this country needs is a good arrest like that, list like that. And Silly Bebo, Brittany came back with another $2, said Alexandra Acosta is complicit. Oh, I think we're talking about the Epstein files there. And Hugh came in with $5 and said, great show, my first time stopping by, thank you. Well, Hugh, don't be a stranger, buddy. Now that you found your way in here, you can come back. And Dan Hack came back with $5 and said, today is an anniversary. Last year could have been a better shot. Well, yes, it is the anniversary. It's the anniversary of the near assassination of the...
I don't doubt that there's some Democrats on that list, by the way, John. But in all fairness, I don't think it's all... Yeah. I think there's Democrats on there as well.
Sure there are. I can like it matter, but I swear to you there are. Yeah, this is not a dividing line between politics. I think that's what they found out. I think Pam Bondi and them thought that, well, we can scrub all the Republicans off and just screw the Democrats. So let's see all the, and then when she went and looked and found out there's no way. There's no way. If you crack open this egg, baby, it's all going to get scrambled.
You can't sift it out. It's all there.
No, that's right.
If you toss out Democrat's name and they get arrested, well, they're going to sing too. So then you get into that kind of shit. So it's better to just make it all go away, and that's what she's trying to do now. That's what Pam Bondi's trying to do now. Okay, let me catch this real quick. Let me catch this real quick because there was no comment and it won't ding and then it'll go away. And because Benjamin Bowen came in with a $20 donation. Benjamin, thank you very much. I appreciate that tremendously. Yeah, if you don't make a comment, it won't ding. And I just catch it in a comment. And MAGA Immune Mama just subscribed. So see there? She's MAGA immune. Yeah. See, some people are immune to that shit. People
We
who
are
have
creeping up
a working
on
brain.
70,000, John.
We are.
It's taken a little while. I think people got a little downhearted for a while, but
I often say if the reason our numbers are growing is because people are concerned. They're even more so concerned. You know, we most of us knew, saw the handwriting on the wall of what a second Trump presidency was going to be like. And lo and behold, it came true. All of the Democrats whining about, oh, he's going to do this and do, guess what? He's doing that shit. And it's going to affect Republicans too. It's going to affect maggots. You know, all the cuts to social services, are you shitting me? Oh yeah. That's going to cut deep into some people's lifestyle, their budget. And it's not going to be divided by political lines. So he just screwed over a whole bunch of maggots. And they're going to have to come to terms with that. And how do you do that? Huh? No, they're not happy. No.
They're actually turning on him. Quite a few of them are burning their red hats. Well, we see that on YouTube anyhow, whether it's real or not. But there's been quite a few of the people filming themselves burning their hats, which is
I
a
hope
good
that's
feeling.
true. I hope that's true. I hope just, you know, a lot of them come to their senses. And it should not be that hard to do because, like I said, all you have to do is listen to him on the news. Every time he opens his mouth, he says nothing. He says nothing. It's a bunch of gibblygook, a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of distracting. It's a juggling act. That's all.
And John, was it? I didn't think I dreamt this. It was a couple of days ago. I was seeing a news article where Trump is actually sent ICE into another border town or border state and doing the California, another state. Is that right?
He's doing it all over the place.
Well, apparently,
What did he do? I missed it.
Apparently, that one day the people woke up and the tanks were rolling down the streets, whereas the day before they weren't. And I'm trying to think of the state that I heard it was another
I haven't heard
state
of tanks
that
rolling down the street yet.
Yeah, no, it had an armored vehicle. They shared the video, and I'm pretty sure it was a
It's probably
representation.
California.
No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Missy Chick. It was just another state completely from California.
Because
And
it
There's
had
either
was-
California, Arizona, New Mexico, or Texas.
I'll think of it in a minute,
That's the
but
border.
that's looking really ugly. What's happening in that situation? I mean, he's trying to get you guys to fight, I suppose, and fight back so he can take over completely with
Yeah,
this martial
innovative.
law.
We
That-
have to be careful about that because yes, he is going to try to attack. That's what we saw the other day with the big show of force in L.A. for nobody there, for hardly anybody protesting, and they had Humvees out there, they had the National Guard out there, they had the Sheriff's Department, the Police Department, they had horseback, they had it all, and nobody was there. So it was
Oh, by the way-
it's for the show. It's for the show.
Soccer, it's soccer
At the
teams out
beginning,
there.
at the beginning of your show, you were talking about the sad situation where that gentleman had passed away that was running from the ICE agents on the farm. There was also an American citizen. The reason he took off is because he looks Latino, but he's an American-born citizen. He's a 3-year Army vet and was
You got papers on you?
discharged,
Show me some papers.
and he's on an Army pension. But he ran because he knew that what they do is apparently they arrest them first, they lock you up, he may even deport you before they even question you. That's how scared people are. If you look Latino, you're running. It's ugly. It's just ugly. But yeah, this man's missing.
It's
Apparently
heartbreaking
he's been
because
missing for
we
a couple
have
of
blue
days.
dots in this family. We have blue dots in this family that are concerned. That bothers the fuck out of me. That bothers the shit out of me. Because I've talked to him. You know, and it yeah, I can't go there.
This is not America. This is just not. This is
No,
Middle Eastern.
no.
This is third world country,
This,
unstable.
no, it's not. This is a
freaking
repeat of
violent.
history. As much as they hate for us to make that comparison,
Analogy?
it is.
Yeah.
It's right. Yeah, that analogy of 1930s Germany. That's exactly what it is. Hitler came in and sold hate. Hate to the Jews, hate to anybody who wasn't white, to the mixed races. And what do you think Trump is doing with his message? He's selling it as immigration. That's not the way he's implementing it. It's if you're brown,
No.
baby. And like I say, nothing speaks to just everything that is against American moral values is to see how we're treating these people. We're treating them like cattle.
He threatened to desensitize. Was it Rosie O'Donnell or the other woman? She's in Ireland at the moment. He said, you can't. What's her name?
Rosie O'Donnell.
It's Rosie O'Donnell. He can't take her citizenship away. She's an American, born in New York.
Says
He
who?
can do anything he wants.
Says who?
He's threatened to take.
Well, we'll look
he's
into that.
take her
We'll find out.
citizenship.
Yeah, to see that, if they want a way, they'll find a way. Hey, before we bring in our new guest, let me catch up again. Lincoln came in with a $10 donation and said, we went from the release the list to Pam Bondi has it on her desk to there is no list to there is a list, but Obama and Clinton made it. Now, this is how QAnon was born. MAGA is crumbling. I hope so, because he's right. It went we went from the release the list to Pam Bondi has it on her desk, and now to there is no list. But now Trump came out and there was a thing, but it was all made up by Obama and Clinton. I swear, just how stupid. Just how stupid. Anyway, Vincent Saravo came in with a $5 donation and said, "Don't let up on pedo Donnie. Keep pushing the knife into the wound, until it." Yeah. And Mandolis came in with a $20 donation and said, "Well, outstanding." He said, "My first time, dig it here. Y'all are great. Thanks, and keep up all your wonderful work. Make Texas blue." Oh, baby. Yeah, man, that's what I want. Because we were once blue. And I do. How stupid can a state be? Of course, we have a stupid governor. One that really wants to crawl up Donnie's ass. Anyway, Yelly Man, how are you? Another voice from across the pond.
Hello, Yelly.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Ozzy. How are you doing in Australia?
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still down here.
I know. And summer is here in Norway. We had I had 31 degrees Celsius here, which is, what is that in Fahrenheit?
Damn, that's
87.
cold, huh?
That's 87.
I'm sorry, if it starts with a 30, that means it's cold.
Not in Celsius. And we've been hearing about the Epstein files too. That's actually
what I mean.
On the. Yeah, this is on. I was talking to Lincoln earlier today, and we were talking about this. This Epstein thing, that can actually be something that can be very damaging for Trump. Because when MAGA turns on him, that's when he loses power. Because MAGA is actually turning on him, and he was booed. They had a big MAGA rally in this weekend where they kind of, what do you think about Trump's approval? Boo, And that
I
was
think
like
they were chasing the tiger and they finally caught it, and now they don't know what the hell to do with it. There is nothing that they can do. They are stuck in a position right now to where anything they say about anything that comes out is going to be bad. Because, like I said, they want to try to frame the Democrats at this.
He started blaming
figure
Obama.
If somebody gets arrested, they start talking. Well, so-and-so was there too. What? Huh? Then you have witnesses, and then you have depositions, and all sorts of shit happens. Can't have all that.
He came out with a tweet or whatever it was, like, "Don't ask him more about Epstein files." Don't ask any more questions.
I love the way he's trying to defend Pam Bondi now. Trying to say, put out a tweet or X or whatever it was, insinuating it was Obama and Clinton.
I know.
It's just, really?
Yeah,
But
the Epstein.
that investigation was also under his watch.
It was, yeah, and when Epstein allegedly hanged himself, Trump was
That's
president,
different.
and
Yeah. It was completely,
yeah,
no
no,
blood
yeah, I
work.
mean, of course he hanged himself. This, and there's 1 minute missing of the tape. I mean, that happens all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, especially when
Nothing
you're
to see here.
under such close watch. And
Yeah.
we all know he was. Yeah. Yeah, they were watching him all the time. All of a sudden, oh well, we forgot to look. Come on, man. That's what I mean.
How are
There's
you
some
doing,
shit.
Tom?
There's some shit. I'm doing it.
Okay,
I had a pretty good day.
that's good.
I enjoyed
It's nice.
I enjoyed the beach. I enjoyed reminding myself of
Go for a swim. That's always good for you.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
I love
especially when
swimming.
it's salt water.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
Yeah.
I have
You
beach.
guys have to remember though, that what does a wild animal do when it's backed into a corner?
Oh baby. It lies through its teeth. It makes up bullshit stories. That's
It's,
what it does.
yeah,
Does it lash out? Does it lash out harming others that don't need to be harmed? Meaning, I'm scared that Trump may
I
just
am
do
sure,
something
Dave, there'll be
certainly-
some breaking news story coming out tomorrow or some shit to try to distract everybody from this shit, because that's what he does.
yeah.
That's
They
what he
announced
does.
something, for
He coming
Ukraine
up with
that
some
he was,
bullshit to get himself in the
was gonna
news for
put
that, so everybody will
sanctions
forget
on,
what he's doing before.
He did, yeah. They came out
Rinse and
today
repeat.
and they came out today and talked about sanctions on Russia. Suddenly he's against Russia now, and he wants to sell weapons to Ukraine. He came out today on that.
Did
I
he?
went to
Because the
the
last thing I heard was he wanted to sell the weapons to NATO, to countries that weren't keeping up their deal, and then they would sell them or give them to.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to allow NATO to pay for it. I mean, Norway is going to pay for some of it because we've been donating a lot of money. But it seems to me that he's kind of pissed at Putin at the time because Putin is dealing with Elon Musk.
Putin's playing him for a fool.
Yeah.
Look what Putin has been doing to Ukraine lately. Damn near every night, record numbers of attacks on civilian infrastructure. What the fuck? What the fuck? Any other time, America would stand up and do the right thing. We would.
bet
you
you
hear what,
Putin-
We don't
bet
do
you
hear what
that
it's-
anymore.
Do you
I
hear
bet
what
you Putin's
Israel?
not on the list.
Huh?
I reckon Putin.
Did you hear what?
I
Did you hear what?
He's on that list.
Putin.
You think
on-
Putin is
list?
on the Epstein list?
I don't think.
No,
so.
I said I
don't-
don't think.
he's the one guy I
don't
may
think
think is not on that list. Why would he want?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I'm saying. Maybe
Epstein would be
Putin found out that
a minnow.
But it's probably on Putin's desk. That's for sure. I'm sure
No.
the list is on Putin's desk.
it's not on Pam Bondi's desk. But maybe Putin found out who's on the list and thought, "Fuck you, Donald."
Oh yeah.
I don't like pedophiles.
Unless, he's got something big on Trump.
Now, does
because he's
Putin
been-
know what's on the list? I would assume yes.
I think he does. Yeah.
I would assume yes. But
But,
again, we're not. This goes so deep. They, like I said, they've chased the car. They've caught the tire. They got it in their mouth, and now they go, "Oh shit!" The car's still rolling. They're getting their ass beat with this because they're backed up against the wall. They can't come out with any information of who's who on that list, who was where when. They can't do that because, like I said, that starts the ball rolling on depositions and investigations and
But this
the news
this
gets
Epstein- It's a
that's all been
disgusting.
done.
It's a disgusting thing. It should be investigated, and they should prosecute every single one of them. And I don't care which
I
political
think
party they
that's
are.
the attitude to every American. Is I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck who's on the list. Let's see who's on the list
Yeah.
because we want to know who
Yeah.
the pedophiles are. We want to
And if
know
it's
who
Bill
the perverts
Clinton, then-
were that were going down
If-
there to
if-
take advantage of underage girls.
Yeah,
And we all know
if
that's
Bill
what was
Clinton's
going on.
the list. If Bill Clinton is on the list, then fuck him.
Then
He's
fuck
a
him.
pig.
You know, I would say the same about Obama. But I guarantee I
Yeah.
don't think Obama's
Yeah.
on that list.
No,
Clinton would be,
no.
I don't know, maybe Obama.
No,
No.
that might he might.
No.
I did not have sex with those women.
Yeah, yeah,
You know.
yeah.
He would be like, he would.
You know, there's a few big names been bantered around here in Australia. I'm not going to repeat them because I don't want to get you in this shit, John, or myself in this shit. But there's
Yeah,
a
don't
few.
get yourself in shit.
Two big
Unless
ones.
we're on the list, Dave. Are you on the list, Dave?
Yeah,
No, not
Dave
me.
was on the list.
Two big names come from. I can tell you this much: they come from English multimedia, the famous English TV people. So that's what I can tell you.
Talk about Piers Morgan.
I'm saying
I would
nothing, mate.
think that it would reach into every corner of our
Politics in
society.
Hollywood. It's all
Yes,
full of politics in Hollywood.
financial areas. Yeah,
People
Wall
that we don't
Street.
really know but have lots of
Yeah.
money too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people are behind the scenes.
$100.
Are you on the
$100
list, Mr.
ticket.
Shake?
Definitely not.
Get out.
Mr. Shake is on the list. I'm sure she is. I mean, she
You know,
must
that's
be on the
another
list.
thing. That Janine Maxwell, she knows everything, and she's still alive, which amazes me.
Yeah, I
She
know. I
knows
think it amazes
everything.
a lot of us that she's still around. Like she hasn't succumbed to.
How she survived, John? I mean, she knows more as much as Epstein. She done
Good
it.
question,
She
Dave.
was here.
I don't have the answer
She
to it,
was,
Well, doesn't that kind of hint towards he did it himself in then?
and the lady over here
believe that
that
either.
committed suicide, the young girl committed suicide, the Australian girl from over here, her
Yeah.
mother knows the people on that list. I mean, a lot of people know the information that we want to know, but they can't say it because I don't know why it's got to come from the judicial system. It can't come from, chit chat. I mean, don't rumors start all the time? Didn't Donald Trump win an election on rumors and lies and crap? I mean,
Oh, Dave. That's all he had.
That-
And they ate it up because it was sold on hate. It was hate. Hate your neighbor, hate your family, hate whoever's a Democrat. Whoever's a
Do you
liberal.
think that some of
Hate
the
them.
MAGA would be okay with Donald Trump if he's on that list? Do you think that they would say, okay, he's a rapist or whatever, we can live with that? I think there's going to be a few of them out there with no morals. A lot of them are going to be pissed, but I don't think it's going to kill the cult, but I think it will hurt the cult.
It's gonna.
I think this is,
Does that make
this is
sense?
this is bad.
I think what's going to
this is
hurt the
really
cult
bad.
is if the cult comes to a realization, some kind of light bulb comes on in their head, that they're being fed a line of bullshit every day, and that it is disheartening, to say the least, to see what's happening in this country. Not only with immigration, with the way that social issues have been cut. You know, it's the working people that's going to get hit by this. You got a lot of money, you're fine. You're in good shape, baby. You're working for a living
Imagine how
or on a
how
limited
strong your
income.
country,
Yeah, not so good. Yeah.
John.
think you have
Imagine
a
how
couple of,
strong your country how strong your country would be if the Congress only had to work on stuff to make the people's lives better, rather than work on stuff for the people that pay them.
I think we'd have a better country if Congress would just do their job.
We've been saying that for over
Yeah.
50 years.
Yeah, we
Come
have.
on.
Yeah,
Let's be
I
honest
understand.
with
I appreciate
ourselves.
that.
Because it is what the most hard to find thing in Washington D.C. is an honest politician. But again, I say that always with the caveat that it is money that buys politics. It's money that buys politicians. It's money and power. And there's only one thing that beats that, and that's our voice and our vote. Because if they're not in office, they don't get that. So it is only until the people of their district rise up and say, no more, we're tired of the bullshit that you've been feeding us. You're not doing your job, and we're going to vote your ass out. Then they have the attention. But only until then. Until then, you're just your constituent. But he's got other constituents that have a lot of money, and maybe they're not really constituents, but they're good old boys, and he's going to accept their money. So he wants to treat them right and all that shit. Yeah, It's not until our voice becomes more powerful than their money. That's when our power is that we wield that kind of power.
Well, then riddle me this. If the next president comes along, he's a Democrat, do you think that he's going to turn the wheels back to when the president had a reasonable amount of power and not these unlimited stupid powers? Do you think they'll go back to the old rules, or will the new president want to keep these
I think we need to find a new future.
Powers?
I think we need to find a new way forward. And how we do that, I don't know. We are a divided nation right now. Hopefully, with the more of this bullshit that this man throws out on the table, that divide will slowly ebb. It'll go away a little bit, but it's not going to go away forever. The maggots and the hardcore racist, misogynistic assholes will crawl back under their rock. Will close their garage door so their fucking rebel flag doesn't show. But they'll still be there. We just have to make them irrelevant. But we've got a long way to go in this country. Hey, let me.
You've got to question everything.
Yes, yeah. But it's time. It's time. We have become, in this country, I think, lax over the last, I don't know, 30, 40 years, 50 years. Like I keep reminding myself I'm old, and believe me, boy, howdy shit, that came to idea today. I am. Proud of it too.
You're not on your own.
We're fucking old. We should be proud of that. We made it through a lot of fucking history. And if we think back to when we were young, in our teens, the fights that were going on, the news of the day, the social unrest of the day, all fighting for rights, women's rights, racial equality, gay rights, everything. We that was our generation. That was us. Then we went to work. Got a job, got a mortgage. Bills, fuck. And we still aspired to reach higher. And we did. We have. But now we're faced with I don't know. You can call it a monster. Call it this rising up of the right to take America back, make America great again. Fuck, I'm sorry. When was it great? We've had great moments. We've created great history.
You're great now. He says you're great now.
No, not so great now.
Yeah. You're the envy
America
of the
can't
world.
hold their head up like we did before.
You're the envy of the world. That's what he said. Yeah.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
I heard him just the other day talking bullshit about how just a few months ago, America was in the toilet. We were the worst country in the world. Just everything was gloom and doom until he got elected, and now we're the hottest country on the planet. We're the hottest country on the planet. Really? Let me turn my mic up. Some people can't hear me. Hey, let me thank Foxwolf Warrior, who came in with a $5 donation and said, MAGA burning the hats of Texas and Florida and North Carolina will turn blue next election. Out of your mouth, I swear, I'm feeling the same sentiment that you're going to see a lot of turning coming up. Foxwolf Warrior came back with another $2 and said, we'll be turning blue anyway. And Blue Dot Greeter came in with a $5 donation and said, it's time for our song.
I just need you to shut the fuck up, cause nobody asked you, bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Just shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up.
That's a nice song, John.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Never heard that one before.
Love it. Love it. Puts a hop in my step. Let's do that again. Just because it does, it puts a smile on my face.
I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Are you dancing?
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up,
No.
bitch.
No. We just got a request for a song.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
And it does.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
even on a fucked up day, that makes me smile.
You know who told Stephen Miller to shut the fuck up?
Who told Stephen Miller? Who?
Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom told him. Really?
Yeah. So
I believe he
Stephen
used
Miller
those words too,
posted-
didn't he?
Stephen Miller posted on X. The ruling has just been issued. A communist judge in LA has ordered ICE to report directly to her and radical left NGOs, not the president. This is another act of insurrection against the United States and its sovereign people. And Governor Newsom came in and said, this fascist cuck in D.C. continues his assault on democracy and the Constitution and his attempt to replace the sovereignty of the people with autocracy. Sorry, the Constitution hurt your feelings, Stephen. Cry harder.
Cry harder. Cry
Did he
harder.
call him a cock?
Yeah,
Did he call
They
him a
try to
cock?
make it sound so lawful. So
Did he say
you know,
that? Did he say cock? You fucking.
Cuck.
I mean,
A
that's
cuck.
that's pretty.
C-U-C-K. A cuck.
That's like
Yeah.
a dick, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a terrible thing to say.
some people
Right,
interpret
word.
it that way.
Right word.
Mhm.
Well, I did see Melania Trump giving Donald a big hug. Did you see that? Melania giving Donald a hug?
No.
Nope,
They were
missed.
See it.
apparently.
I blinked.
Thankful
I must have
didn't.
missed it.
Yeah.
Well, she was told that she had to embrace her mistakes.
Well,
Oh.
okay, Dave. Okay, Dave.
All right.
Embracing. We got it. Dum-dum.
Dun-dun-dun.
I was fixing to say I can't remember the last I saw ever seen them embrace. Maybe when they was dancing
yeah.
at one of his inauguration balls. That's it. She stays away from him. You know, there's so much bullshit that the right has to swallow when it comes to him. Not only is he a lying, stinking, thieving, felon, sexual predator, all of that. Just not a romantic thing with him and his wife. You know, like other first ladies. You know,
I-
just her.
What,
She's a little
okay,
different.
just a bit of little bit of
And I'm not
little
talking about
brain
her
teaser.
accent.
Let me check your guys' IQ out here. What
What?
word starts with the letter E and ends with the letter E, but it only has one letter in it?
Yee. I don't know, Dave. What is it? What is it?
An envelope.
Is that a dad joke?
Dave,
Are you
Dave,
doing
did you get a
joke?
book? Did somebody give you a book? Is that
No,
the
I
deal,
have to say
Dave?
Is that one of those
No,
bathroom
no.
readers?
No, Mr. Chick, you picked it. That was told me by my granddaughter. And I thought it was excellent.
Oh, really?
What word starts with E, ends in E, only one letter in it? An envelope. I mean,
An envelope.
that's
It's gotta be
brilliant.
there.
For a
It's simple.
7-year-old, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
essentially a dad joke.
I thought you sneaked up on a koala bear, Ozzy, when I heard that.
No, I didn't. No, it was a drop bear, mate. A drop bear.
Yeah.
Drop
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Yeah,
They
drop
got
bear.
them down there
I
too,
mean,
Dave?
I know a lot of jokes about retired people, but they don't work.
Yeah, they don't work. No, never did.
Oh, I got
Lay around
something.
under-
I got something that I forgot to mention. I've been working a little bit politically here in Norway lately.
Really?
Because, we have a situation in the north part of Norway where mama bear, a brown
Oh,
bear,
Yeah.
was
yeah.
surprised by
Yeah.
this man who was walking down. This is a true story, actually.
Yeah.
She's
I got you.
a guy. He was like he was walking around in the forest with a dog, and he surprised a mama brown bear with 3 cubs. So
Yeah.
she got
Mama.
scared and she bit him a little bit in the arm and she ran away. And
Yeah.
now they are planning to kill 5 bears because
5?
of that single attack. Yeah, this guy, he had
Joking.
superficial wounds. He was not seriously injured. He scared the bear. He didn't warn the bear. He just snuck up on her because he was like
Now, this is
tracking
a
her.
true story. You're not pulling
This
my
is a
leg.
true story. No, I'm not joking. So I'm involved with a political party here. So I took a couple of phones to my representatives and asked them to look into it. So, and I've been on the phone with our people in Parliament. I've been speaking to the people on the ground where this happened. I've been speaking to witnesses, and they had
Good.
it's in the court system right now. They're trying to stop it. So I've been involved with that because I don't like. I like.
Hey,
I don't want those bears to be killed. So
yeah,
yeah,
I think a lot of
beautiful.
people would share your opinion.
They're
Ain't the
beautiful
bears?
animals. They're really
Yes.
beautiful animals, and
Yeah. And
yeah.
people have a tendency to encroach upon their habitat. So who's at
yeah.
fault?
This guy snuck
Of
up
course,
on a
you don't
mama
want
bear.
anybody. Oh yeah, yeah. There's
You don't sneak up on a mama bear and he
no.
knew she was there.
No.
He knew she was there, so
That's
that
pure
that
ignorance
makes
at
it.
work. Where
Yeah.
talk about cut down on the ignorant in the gene pool. Yeah, that'll do it.
And
Don't
now
mess,
now
don't
we
mess
want
with a
now
mama
they
bear
want
that's
her
got
to be
cubs.
like they want her to be killed with her cubs, and they already killed
Yeah.
a male bear, so it's just
That's
like
sad.
I'm trying to stop that. So
That's good.
I've been
That's good.
that's
Be
what I've
involved
been
like that.
doing lately. Yeah.
Yeah. So you ain't got the problems we got. We ain't got bears. I mean, we got bears, but that's not the problem right now.
No, that's
Yeah.
not a problem.
Yeah.
I wish that
We
was
have
a
asshole
problem.
problems.
Yeah, no, I
We have
mean
asshole problems.
we don't have
That's
a
what we
broken
have.
system we don't have the broken system, but I mean
No.
we have an election in August, so no, in September we have a election in Norway where we're
You
gonna
know when we
choose
have an
our next.
election? It never ends. Political
Yeah,
season never ends here in the United States
no,
anymore. It goes just constantly.
I mean your
You know,
election campaigns last forever. Our election campaigns last 2 months, 1 month,
yeah.
and that's it.
In every other nation, they only last a couple of months.
Mm.
Of
Mm.
course, every other nation ain't got the problems that we got. You know, big
No,
money. Other countries limit the access that money has to their politicians.
yeah,
We just, well, how much money you got? That's what how much money are we talking about? That's what we have. And it's sad
the
because
gangsters,
yes,
the gangsters, yeah,
yeah, they're
that's what they are.
sellouts.
Yeah.
Like I say though,
Remember that?
we only negate that with our voice. I can't say that
Remember
enough.
that?
It's only when our voice overpowers their money.
But you remember that female senator, Republican, who was holding a town hall, and they were talking about cuts in Medicaid, and they said we're afraid of dying, and she said, "Oh, we're all going to die." Remember her?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she's struggling now
Well, we're
in
all
her
gonna die.
state with her
Yeah.
approval. I mean, she's like,
Everybody wants to
she's
go to heaven, but nobody wants to go today.
no,
You
and
know,
that's kind of when
Well,
that's the
you know
kind of
what? It's like, I don't think the MAGA people like being told to go get fucked by the people they elected. And that's what's been happening of late. I mean, Donald Trump is saying to them yesterday, give up on this Epstein shit. You're not going
He
to find out about it. You get off the case. He's basically told them to shut up, and they don't like it.
no, that's how it is, because they've been
I
obsessed
don't
with
care what it is
conspiracies.
that make them come to their senses. If it's this Epstein thing, more power to them.
Yeah.
But it goes we all know it goes a whole lot deeper than that shit.
Oh yeah,
You know,
and they need to find out everything
They need
for those
yes,
girls. They need to.
they need to
Those
come to a
girls
realization. The sun
Yeah,
needs to
they.
come out.
Yeah. One of the girls that was abused, just killed herself. That one who was involved with
Yeah.
Prince Andrew.
Yes. Yeah. The
That
one
was
with Prince
terrible.
Andrew
I
and
mean,
Epstein,
yeah,
the famous photograph that they showed.
yeah.
That young
She
lady.
committed
She did.
suicide.
Yes,
It was
that's
just a
that's a
That
terrible
was
thing.
horrible thing.
that was
I
a
can
little while
imagine.
ago she did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she went, she, with that settlement, what she actually done
Yep. Jimbo
is
heard
she
about
actually
that.
bought herself bought herself a very isolated farm and become an isolationist. In other words, she couldn't face people. She just flipped and
Can you
become
blame her?
a hermit. No, I can imagine the pressure she was under from everyone, press and political parties. But she hid in the country. She lived with her mother, and it was a nice, elaborate property. But she was basically had her clothes brought in, didn't leave the house. She was in a bad way. She was very damaged, and that's
Yeah.
disturbing to know that sort of damage
Society
is
will
being
do
carried
that.
on. in other
Yeah.
women are bearing a lot of this now at the moment. Women who didn't get cash settlements and apologies in the back room, so be it, but they're walking the streets knowing what they've been through, and they can't say shit. They've probably got under secrecy agreements or non-disclosure agreements or whatever it may be. The poor women, it's just awful. It's awful.
Well, I'm glad you're all noticing, because it's been going on forever.
Yeah, but we
Notice
need
nothing got
accountability.
resolved and nothing will get resolved. How much
We
do
need
you want to bet?
accountability. We need accountability for the victims.
That's the magic word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You think you'll get it?
No one's been held accountable. The only person been held accountable, sadly, is fucking Biden's son, who done fuck all really.
He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, he was a bit naughty, but he wasn't like he was persecuted.
He wasn't
that
on the
poor guy.
level of Uday and Kusei, Don
No,
Jr.
but he
and
wasn't.
Eric.
What the fuck did What the fuck did Hunter Biden did? Nothing. That wasn't even illegal.
It's a bit of a tax dodge and a little bit of a I shouldn't have bought a gun when.
That's like he was a drunk. He was an addict when he did that. You know,
Exactly.
I mean,
There were extenuating circumstances.
I mean, they
That's the worst
exposed
of
his
it.
addiction. They exposed his addiction, and went overboard.
But
And
well,
they didn't care.
surely
if
you
he-
missed the part to where that he was a sellout to Ukraine and all of that
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
They put his naked body on Congress. He exposed him
Rudy.
nude in Congress. I mean,
Rudy.
how low can you go? Can you imagine
Rudy,
Go a whole
someone
lot
else
lower.
on a-
Donnie demonstrated that on his first trip out of the country when he made his trip over to Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, all that over there. Made
the new
made
Air
the
Force
rounds
One
with
that he
his
fought-
with his fucking hand out. Made a boatload of money.
And
Yeah,
the
And
new
that was
Air
his
Force
first.
One.
That was his first.
How is that
overseas.
going with the new Air Force One that he received from Qatar? Is that going to be put in use? They just
Lord, I
you just
hope not.
received,
I hope not.
but you
Oh,
but
but
has
that's
that-
on some tarmac
has it been
somewhere and
delivered?
ends up at his museum, which is where he wants it, or he wants to use it for his private aircraft when he gets out of the out of Air Force One, which can't be suited.
It's currently being gold. It's currently being gold
Yeah.
plated.
Can you imagine that? Imagine Air Force One being a gift from a foreign country. I don't think so. I don't think so. It would not happen in any other administration in the freaking.
Could you
history of
imagine if
this
that had
country.
happened with Biden? If he
Oh,
accepted
yeah.
a plane from Qatar privately, so he and Hunter could fly around with. I mean,
We might as well
imagine
just
what they
hand
would have
over
done.
every state secret the country has. Everything
Yeah.
that you discuss on that airplane, man, hand it right over to him.
Do you think Sean Hannity would go easy on him like he does with Trump?
Yeah. I don't trust Sean Hannity panty waster.
Sean Hannity is
Hey, let
most
me check. Let me
disgusting.
catch up right quick here because we're getting short on time. Vincent Saravo came in with a $5 donation and said we need to recognize more often the contributions of the ACLU. Incredible work for us against this monster and has been throughout its existence. The American Civil Liberties Union has been a workhorse. So yeah, including and they're doing everything they can to fight this shit in court. And Keith Thompson, that Marine, came in with $2. What is this? Some kind of code. F Trump. Let me see. Forever Trump. No. Favorite. No. Oh. Yeah. Fuck that guy. Anyway, Keith, thank you very much. And Joyful Saturn came in with a $10 donation and said Trump actually lacks a lot of real life experiences due to his wealth. I don't think the SOB has ever held a driver's license. He has not. And has anyone ever seen a picture of him walking a dog? No. Or riding a horse? No. You're not going to either. Yeah, as much as the right wants to hold him up as a true American, look at the working guys. The guy
he
ain't
worked
never
at
lifted.
McDonald's.
Yeah,
last
I
year.
saw that. Yeah, he worked at McDonald's. I saw that. Yeah, 5 minutes or something. Yeah, screwed that up too. I understand. No, he has no work history. He has no work ethic. He made his
Did-
money the way his
Remember
daddy
when he
did,
said that he had
screwing
to?
people over on contracts
He started with with two empty hands and $100 million from his father.
Hey,
400 million.
Yeah, he said he started with empty hands.
and he
That was-
lost that.
yeah.
And with bullshit real estate deals. Like, we all joke about how he went. He went broke in
He tanked his
where's it
casino.
at the Atlantic City.
Casino.
At the casino. What guy? Who owns a casino and goes broke? Who does that? Nobody. Nobody does that.
Who owns
'Cause he's-
America and sending
Yeah, who's
America
going to bankrupt
broke?
America?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what that's
And
a good start. This
he's
bill that
doing
he
it now.
just got, this MAGA bill that he just signed, is going to go a long way in helping that accomplish that, and that's what we have to be
Yeah.
worried about.
At
Because
least
he
you.
did.
Well,
Ouch.
Yeah.
he's certainly not acting like any American president, actually any
No,
president of ever.
no,
We are seeing history.
he's
and I
taking this
just
to a
hope
new
that-
level.
He's not leaving that office. He has no intention of leaving that
No.
office.
No,
He has no intention of
no,
allowing
he
you
has
to
every
vote.
intention of
Okay.
somehow creating a situation in this country to where he has to initiate martial law and delay the elections, because they won't be safe. They won't be secure elections. There'll be some kind of bullshit. You mark my words. That's his only out. You think he's going to walk out the door quietly and say, "Oh, adios, I was good, nice"? No. And neither are the people in his administration. You trust those people? No, I don't.
I don't trust the equipment. The machines they use to vote now, you've got to throw them
Do
away.
you really think he's
It will
going to be
become
alive
like-
in
Hey, I'm ready to dip
2028?
my thumb in some freaking ink or some shit. I want it as basic
That'd
as
be the
we
best
can
way.
get it. Mark the
Yep.
paper. That's what I want.
Yep.
Because it is there's been a shadow cast on our election system from the last time and the time before that. So yeah, ever since those guys come on, all of a sudden it was like, oh well, we can't have secure elections because Donnie's here, and that's what it is. Hey, we're gonna wrap it up for the evening. I really want to thank everybody for coming by and joining the conversation and being involved in this shit. I am. I reflected a lot on the beach today. That's what you do. That's what you do at the beach anyway. And we got a lot of problems. We got a lot of problems in this country, but none that we can't solve if we come together.
No. Let's find
If we
solutions.
come- Yeah, and we do that when we come together. Because like I stress this all the time, it's only by our vote, our voice, that overpowers their money. That's it. If we exercise our right to vote, and believe me, that is going to be challenged. You can bet your ass. Everywhere that he can try to negate somebody's vote, he's going to try to do it. He's going to try to scrub the voter rolls with some kind of bullshit. So make sure that you're up to date, that your voter registration is up to date. It's a simple call. But we need to be prepared because shit's going to get real. Long time before it gets better. It's going to get worse. And we need to be ready for that. Anyway, Yelly Man.
Yeah, remember now,
We done lost everybody. What?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for the show today, and I hope you're able to go to the beach tomorrow and enjoy a day.
Maybe. Maybe.
Go for a swim.
I'm trying to enjoy my day. I'm trying to find
it
that
in
light at the
Mexico,
end of the
Dolph,
dark
or-
fucking tunnel. Is what I'm
Is it
doing,
at
and it's working. It's working.
Yeah, that's good. That's
You know,
good. Is it
it's a long-
Gulf of
it's a long
Mexico
road.
or
Yes,
that Gulf?
it is
yeah,
the Gulf
the-
of Mexico.
Yeah.
I had my
Well,
hands in it today, baby. I
That's
checked it, picked it up,
nice.
looked at it, smelled it, tasted it. Yep, it's Gulf of Mexico.
That's cool.
Sure enough, shit. No invitations. Yelly Man, thank you for coming in,
All
brother.
right. See you later. Bye bye.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, you
And-
too.
and-
Bye bye.
and Dave.
Yo, hello, hello. I'm
Appreciate
just
you
going to
coming in,
end
brother.
it on. The light was on, the candle was in the window, and all that sort of shit, you know.
That's us.
I'm gonna end on a funny, mate. Little old lady.
Little
I'm
lady.
gonna finish with a joke.
Yeah,
All right.
I know it. It's a good
Okay.
book. Go ahead.
You ready?
Good.
You sit. You
I'm
fucking
waiting on
sitting
it.
down or what?
Baby, what?
Oh,
I'm
shut
ready.
up! Shut
Okay.
up!
Okay.
Okay. Now, little old lady with a walker walks into a sex shop, and she walks up to the guy behind the counter and she says, "So, lady, pink vibrators." "Yes, ma'am, we do," says the attendant. "Well, do you have the one, the pink lady, 11-inch, number 16? "Yes, we do, madam." "Well, what's the problem?" "Oh, can you tell me how the fucking turn it off?"
I had a hunch.
Yeah. Yeah, it was going somewhere. All right, Dave. Keep that book
good
handy,
night,
buddy.
guys.
Keep that book
All
handy.
right, then.
Take care of yourself, Dave.
All right.
Enjoyed it. Thank you very much, brother.
Yeah.
All right. And Miss Chick.
Oh, John.
Boy, Hattie. Pulled that right out of our butt. We really did, because I was on the beach.
we did.
I was on the beach. Not even thinking politics, nothing. Not a care.
Just
in the world.
lollygagging around.
Yeah, lollygagging around on a Sunday. Oh, Sunday. Oh, shit. Sunday. That's exactly how it went. So
See what happens when you throw yourself off by
I
taking a
was
day off?
determined I was not going to miss Thursday's show. Had some tests and waiting on the results of all my, I'm just worried about the math part. The history part was fine. The English I did pretty good with. It's
Math's
just
a
that
tough subject.
Yeah,
It really is.
math just sucks. Algebra and all that kind of shit. They got dots and dashes in there and all that crap. Anyway. Oh, Miss Chick, thank you for being here, darling. I did. I texted her. I'll be there. I texted you. Shouldn't be doing that. Whilst I was driving like a bat out of hell.
Oh, don't be doing that when you're driving.
I know. Well,
Unless
actually,
you're
I think
using
I was
that
at a
little
red
voice
light.
thing.
I think I was at a red light when I typed that out. But I knew if I was going to make it, it was going to be right on the, and it did. I made it right on the time. So.
Yeah. Like I've told you before, just, don't rush. Don't put yourself in danger. 5-10 minutes late is not a big deal.
I missed Thursday's show, and it did. I missed this family. I've often told y'all this is more than a political show to me. This is more than a political discussion. It's it really. Oh, look, there's people calling.
There's some people who just can't wait for the show to be over.
Can't wait for the show to be over. Yep, look at her. It's over. Well, get him on the phone. No, it ain't over. Y'all turned off your TV, Susu.
Not over till it's over, damn it.
It ain't over till it's over. Anyway, Miss Chick, anything you want to add?
Yeah. Actually, really quickly, I wanted to add that on Wednesday, I know we've always had people ask about, what's crypto? I don't understand crypto. Well, on Wednesday, I'll put a link in the thing, but there's a Mysteries of Crypto, what it is, what Congress is going to do, and how it could affect you webinar on Wednesday, July 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'll send a link that you can register for that if you want to try and do that. Because I can't answer those questions.
No. All I know, it's a quick way to bribe politicians.
Right. And the link is
money.
to partnersfordemocracy.org. We'll have that.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
And Mr. Chick will put a link and there it is. Partnersfordemocracy.org. So check that out.
Because I know there's always questions and they're throwing information around about this, that, and the other thing. It's like, I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
And it's always good when there's questions to have answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
knowledge is power, baby. We've learned that before. Anyway. It is.
And other than that, I did not get a chance, like I promised. Sorry to
That's
look
okay.
up all of the what might be going on in the voting world, because there's always something going on somewhere.
There
And
always
some of
is,
them,
and it should be your responsibility to know that. So check
yes,
that out in your local area. You know,
go to Ballotpedia and
Yeah.
just poke on the, what is it, voting for 2025, I think is the easiest way, and things will pop up and you
and,
pick your
and,
state and go from
and
there.
don't forget, July 17th, Good Trouble Lives On.
There
It's
you
the
go.
50-51 march all over the country, so pay attention. There's going to
Yeah.
be things coming up on the calendar, and you want to be involved in them. So
And that
do
is
that.
in honor of John
John
Lewis's
Lewis.
the 5th anniversary of his passing.
Indeed.
So yeah,
Time flies so
I
fast nowadays.
might have more about that. I don't know. Not
Yeah.
enough time tonight. But anyways, we had some people who cared
really?
enough, John. They really did care enough to share some shit.
They cared enough about this shit
Yeah,
to share this
about
shit?
your shit specifically. They
Really?
like you. Yeah, I didn't share my shit.
I'm lucky. I'm a lucky man when it comes to that. Who shared this shit this week?
You shared your own shit?
No, I said who shared this shit?
Oh,
I share my shit all the time.
Oh, okay. It's true, you do.
I
From
do.
multiple places.
Multiple places. I share my shit all over the place.
Well, on Facebook specifically, we had Lou W. from Texas, Paul A. from Michigan, Kyle B. from Nebraska, Gina J. from Virginia, Yvonne Y. also from Michigan, and Donna M. from Texas. They all shared
They
your
all
shit.
shared this shit. Boy, howdy shit, I love this Blue Dot family. I do. I do. And I want to thank everybody who shares this shit, who comes and listens to this shit, who is involved in this shit. Any kind of shit that you got going on with this shit, we appreciate that shit. So, which is always some good shit. Anyway, it has been
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. People.
Yeah, it's right down there. You can't miss the freaking buttons. It's just right down there. Like, share, subscribe, all that
Hit that
shit.
little thumbs up.
Say something
Thumbs
nice
up.
about us. Recommend us to a friend, a family member. Until we get them all on board, baby. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my life. And it means anyway, all that other mushy shit that I mean from my heart. Anyway, Miss Chick, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Good night, Miss Chick.
Good night, John.
We'll see y'all later.